make this top, I use different weights of yarn between fingering and DK weight. So you can use yarns that you have already in your home. This is an easy and economic project. So yes, you're gonna need a 2.5 millimeters crochet hook, measure tape, and a needle to sew all together. We're gonna start chain 13. This is a medium size, so if you need a bigger size, you can just add more chains, or if you need a smaller size, you just made less chains. And yes, we chain 13, and now we gonna chain 2. Skip the first one, and on the second one we're gonna make half double crochet stitch, and we're gonna continue with the half double crochet stitch until the end of this row. So on the last chain, we will make 2 half double crochets, and then we will chain 1 and another 2 half double crochets. Now we're gonna continue on the other side with the half double crochets till the end of the row. The first row is ready, so now we will start the second row, and we're gonna chain 2. We turn our work, and yes, again we skip the first one, and on the second one we continue with the half double crochets, and we're gonna make this until the little space that we left from the one chain. And yes, we're just gonna keep half double crochet and on top of every half double crochet, and on the little space that we left we're gonna put 2 half double crochets, 1 chain, another 2 half double crochets, and then we continue on the other side with the half double crochets. And this is basically like we're gonna repeat this for as many rows as you wish and you need, depend of your size. But on the medium size, like my size, I use 7 rows. So it's just basically this. You will repeat for 7 rows on the every space that you leave with the chain. You just need to make 2 half double crochets, 1 chain, and 2 half double crochets. So yes, here's the second row ready, and as I told you guys, you just need to keep that for 7 rows, or if you need more, just repeat for as many rows you needed. And we're gonna make for 7 rows, okay? And twice we need 2 parts, and yes, you can change colors and as you wish. Now we're gonna start the base for this top. So yes, I always like to start like this because I think it's more elastic, and you need to chain 4, and we gonna chain 3, and we skip the first one. On the second one we make a double crochet, and to the rest of this row we just keep making double crochet. So it's gonna be a row only with double crochets, and we will chain 3, turn our work, and we're gonna make a front post double crochet. So yes, you just get in like in the front part of the double crochet of last row, like I'm doing the video. Until the end of the row you make this front post double crochet. And yes, we will chain 3, we turn our work, and now we're gonna make a back post double crochet. So we're gonna get the back part of the double crochet of the last row. So yes, we're gonna make this to the end of this row, and you will see that it's gonna make like a rib. So I really like to start like that because it's more elastic. So yes, as you can see, we can see like ribs. And yes, we're gonna continue that for 76 centimeters. This again, guys, it's a medium size, so if you need more you put more, and if you need less you just decrease the size. So we're gonna make like this for 76 centimeters, always one row with the front post double crochet and the next in the back post double crochet. Okay. Yes, here with the 76 centimeters already, we're gonna like sew together, the ends together. So just make sure to don't twist this little tape, and we're just gonna like put them together and make a row of single crochet, just to sew they together. So here our base is ready. We can cut and wave the ends. And yes, we're gonna start now with the top part. And I'm gonna make a row of single crochet on the base of this top part. And this is just like to make a better finishing. So again, guys, this is very like I'm doing without counting, but on my final project I made with 36 stitches on the bottom part of each side. So just like for you to keep this in mind. Don't put too much or like not enough. So I think 36 it's a good number. And yes, you will finish on one side and you just continue to the other side, so they're gonna be together now. And again, just repeat 36 was the number that I put, 36 stitches, and just continue to the end of the row. So yes, finishing this row, and now we're gonna put together with the base, the rib part. So we will sew this on the inside part. I always put like the outsides together, and we will make a row of single crochet. You just get one stitch in the front, one stitch in the back, and make a single crochet like I'm starting the video. And we're gonna continue that until both parts are sewed together. So we finished the sewing, and we're not gonna cut the yarn, we're just gonna continue with it. So we will keep the finishing for the back part, and you just keep with the single crochet. We're gonna make the whole back part and around the tops part. So yes, just single crochet. I'm putting two single crochets on each space. Yes, on mine was 84 stitches on this back part. So it's just a finishing, but just for you like to have an idea. And yes, we go around the top parts, and now we're gonna make like the little popcorns finishing. So we just slip three stitches, and then we chain three and the slip stitch on the same stitch, and then again three slip stitches, and we will chain three and slip stitch on the same stitch, and we will continue that along around the whole work. So yes, the top part looks really good now with the finishing, and now we can just make like a little detail. We'll make the same finishing under the top part. So I'm gonna make a row of single crochets. So yes, I'm getting between the yellow and purple part, and again the same amount of stitches putting, so it's 36 each side. And yes, you just go till the end of this row on single crochet. So here we finish the row with the single crochet, and now we come back with the slip stitch row with the little popcorns. And yes, we chain one and we skip the first one, we just slip stitch 3 times, and then we chain 3, slip stitch on the same stitch, and more 3 slip stitches, chain 3, and yes, slip stitch on the same stitch. And we will do that till the end of the row, and then we can wave the ends. We can cut the yarn and wave the ends, and we're gonna start the bottom part of the top. So yes, we finished the top part, and now we can start the bottom part. I'm gonna continue with the yarn of the same color of the base, like the red part and the finishings and everything. So to this part I put 150 stitches. This is a medium size, and like it's not very fitted, so if you need more, again, put more. And it's like you need to feel, if you need less or more. But on my one I put 150 stitches. So yes, you just will make a row of a single crochet. So here finishing the first row, and yes, we're gonna change color now. So I made 150 stitches. We can cut and wave all the ends. I always try to keep my work very clean, so it's a tip for you guys. I think it's easier, and in the end when you finish, like it's ready, you don't need to wave all the ends. And I don't know, I just think it's like it's good to keep it clean. And yes, I just wave under the single crochet row. I think like it never gonna come off. So yes, and now we will change color. So I'm gonna start with the lighter, the lilac color, but you can use any color you want. And yes, this is the yarn that is like a little bit thicker. So maybe if you have a thicker yarn at home, you can change it. But like, again, doesn't matter. You can use any yarn you have at home. Just like for 2.5 needle. So I'm gonna make another row of single crochet on this new color. And yes, just keep doing one stitch on top of every previous row stitch. And yes, in the end you make a slip stitch on the first one, and now we're going to start the second row. We're going to chain 4 and we will make a V stitch. So you make a double crochet on the same stitch, and now we skip 2, and on the third one we make another V. So yes, we will make a double crochet and one chain 1 and another double crochet. Again, skip 2 and another little V, and we're gonna continue that to the end of this row, okay? Finishing the second row, we will make a slip stitch on the third chain of the first V, and then we're gonna make a slip stitch inside the V. And yes, now we're gonna start the third row with chain 3, and we'll make 2 double crochets, but like a bubble stitch. So we pull the yarn a little bit, and then we chain 2 and we make 3 double crochets, again like this bubble stitch. We pull the yarn a little bit, and yes, it's always gonna be like that. We chain 2 and then a bubble stitch on every inside every V stitch to the end of this row. And yes, so it's 3 double crochets to make the bubble stitch. You just pull a little bit the yarn and you're gonna have this little bubble, and then chain 2 and next one, okay? So we finished the third row. Here we chain 2, and on top of the first bubble stitch we will make a slip stitch. And now we can start the fourth and last row. We're gonna chain 1, and then on every space of two chains we'll make 2 single crochets, and on top of every bubble stitch we'll make 1 single crochet, and we would make that till the end of this row. It's really simple. We just keep with single crochet, and this is basically the bottom part stitch. And yes, now we finish the last row, and basically now we're gonna repeat these 4 rows until the length you want, but on my top I repeat it more twice. So we're gonna have 3 times this motif. And yes, now just to show you guys again, making the first row is just single crochet, And so the first and the last row is just single crochet, so that's why we will have between the two repetitions we will have 2 rows of single crochet. So we will repeat the single crochet row, and then the next row will be the V stitch again, and then bubble stitch, and then single crochet again. Yes, so here we finished the first row, and now again we will start the second row. It's V stitch, and we chain 4, and we will make a double crochet on the same stitch. And then we will skip 2, and then on the third one we make the V stitch again. So we make a double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet. And it's basically that, guys. You will repeat until you have the length you want, but on mine one, as I said before, I repeated twice, so three times this stitch. And yes, so here I have this ready. We can cut the yarn. We finish with the last row of single crochet, and now I'm gonna make a finishing row with the color that I'm using for all the finishings. So it's basically just a row of single crochet around all the bottom of our top, and after this row we will make the little popcorn finishing again, and the bottom part will be ready. So here we finish the first row. We make a slip stitch to put slip stitch on the first stitch of this row, like to put the beginning and the end together, and then we chain 1. We skip the first one. On the second one we make a slip stitch, and then it always gonna be 3 slip stitches and chain 3. I slip stitch on the same stitch, and again 3 slip stitches, chain 3, and I slip stitch again on the same stitch, and this will form these little popcorns. I think it's very delicate for finishing. I love this finishing. I am always using it. So yes, just keep like that to the end, and then we make a slip stitch in the very last stitch, and we can cut and wave the end. So yes, now our bottom part is ready. We can start the straps. So yes, I'm gonna chain 40 centimeters. Again, I recommend you to measure like on your own body, but for a medium size, I reckon 40 centimeters is a good measure. So yes, we will just chain for 40 centimeters. So here we have our chains ready, and now we will chain one, skip the first stitch, and on the second one we start making a row of single crochet. So this row, it will be basically of single crochet till the end. So yes, now we have this row ready, and basically we will make the popcorn finishing, the popcorn stitch finishing on both sides of this strap. So I'm gonna chain one and slip stitch on the first stitch, and then we make 3 slip stitches. And then I slip stitch on the same stitch. Then again 3 slip stitches and chain 3 and a slip stitch on the same stitch, and to the end, and then we're gonna go around this strap. So we finished the first side, and now we need to go to the other side, and we will chain one, and then we'll make a slip stitch on the first stitch, and then we chain one, we skip the first, and then we keep like with the slip stitches and chain 3 and slip stitch on the same stitch. And yes guys, just like a little tip now, I always like to put like knot on the both sides, the popcorns together. So I always try to put a popcorn between the two of the other side. I think it's more delicate, but again, like, you can make it as you wish. So it's just a little tip, and we will make this to the end, and then we can cut it and wave the ends, okay? So now that we finish the straps, of course we're gonna need 2, so we make these steps twice. And yes, now to sew it together on the top part, I just make like 2 stitches, and I make like a really strong knot in the back, and I always wave the ends really well, but like it's just very simple, and we will repeat that on the other side too. back, again guys, if you want to measure, like, you can make as you want it, but I'm just like try to center this to with the front part, and I always put like a little bit inside, so it's like half centimeter to the inside part. And yes, I'm just gonna make one stitch to sew the back, and I again may make a really strong knot on the inside part, and then I always wave the ends really well. And of course you will repeat these steps to the other side. So we're gonna have the both straps ready, and yes, our top is ready to wear. You can wear like on summer or even on winter, depending of the color you made it. And I really hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. And again, if you like my channel, please subscribe, and if you like this video, please give it a like or leave a comment. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I see you guys next week.